concentration terms है, solution chapter में concentration terms है. See weightage है, नीट के weightage है. One question compulsory will ask. अच्छा मन लेफ्ट कనుక బాగుంటే 2 క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా అడగొచ్చు. ఒకటి మొలారిటీ నార్మాలిటీ కాన్సంట్రేషన్ టర్మ్ మీద క్వశ్చన్ అడగొచ్చు. Qualitative properties, relative layering of vapor pressure, elevation boiling point, depression breaching point, osmotic pressure relation. So we can divide into 2 parts. The first part we can discuss today. Second part in Monday. What is the first part? Is concentration terms, only concentration terms. So which are also you studied in basic concept chemistry. So what are the concentration terms? Generally, mass percentage, volume percentage. Actually, I'm not going for what is the solute, what is solution, what is the binary solution. Everybody knows that. So this is a revision program. Then directly you can go for what are the concentration terms they're asking. Concentration terms. Generally, what we are using concentration terms. Generally, what we are using concentration terms. First one, mass percentage, that is weight percentage. The first one, weight percentage. Weight of solute, weight of the weight percentage of solute. Solvent కూడా అడగొచ్చు. Generally ఎక్కువ మీరు solute అడుగుతారు. Weight percentage of solute అడుగుతారు. So total weight of solution how much? In that weight of solute is how much? It's called weight fraction into. Weight fraction into 100. अच्छा weight fraction क्या होता है? Suppose weight of solute चाहिए, then weight of solute में weight of solution. Weight of solute upon weight of solution into 100. अच्छा suppose weight of solvent चाहिए, weight of solvent by weight of solution into 100. अच्छा directly question है, weight of the weight percentage of the solute is how to calculate. Similarly volume percentage, weight percentage, volume percentage. Similarly I go for volume percentage. अच्छा volume percentage of the solute, maybe solvent కూడా అడగొచ్చు. अच्छा volume fraction into 100. अच्छा volume fraction how to find out volume? Similarly volume of solute upon volume of solution into 100. अच्छा which are given NCERT textbook, or what I am discussing, all formulas are given in NCERT textbook. Volume fraction into 100. अच्छा sir, me doubt also solutions are decreased sir, then how to find out the weight? They will provide density. They provide density, so density is equal to weight by volume. You provide volume, you have to find out density. They provide the weight, you have to calculate density volume. Provided they are providing density of the solution, then this is a volume fraction. चलो mole fraction कैसा होता है? Then percentage of mole fraction. Percentage of moles of solute. Percentage moles of solute or solvent. Mole fraction into 100. Mole fraction into 100. Mole fraction into 100. Yes sir, mole fraction क्या होता है? Number of moles of solute by total number of moles. Number of moles of solute by number of moles of solute by total number of moles of solution into 100. अच्छा whether mole fraction है, volume fraction है, weight fraction is given है. Temperature depends independent of mole fraction है as well as weight fraction. Suppose temperature के लिए temperature asked है, temperature is independent of mole fraction है, independent of weight fraction, but depends upon volume fraction. They may ask question, which are the following condition? Temperature independent. Independent है, you can go for it. अच्छा देखो, these are the weight fraction है, volume fraction है, mole fraction है. But suppose solute is very minute quantity. Very minute quantity solution. Very minute quantity means, for example, 1 gram of sugar is dissolved in 10^6 parts of the water. देखो कितना कम, very dilute. Only 1 gram of solute dissolved in 10^6 parts of water. In case of very dilute solution, the concentration terms are expressed in terms of ppm, parts per million. In terms of ppm. देखो in terms of ppm. अच्छा, above 3 methods are expressed in terms of ppm. When it is possible? ppms, parts per million. When if solute is containing very minute quantities, negligible quantities, then concentration terms are expressed in ppm, parts per million only. Acha, here one formula I am writing, weight of solute by weight of solution into 10^6. Suppose in terms of volume, volume of solute by volume of solution to 10^6. In case of mole में, number of moles of solute by number of solution into 10^6. अच्छा, ppm is expressed either in weights में, either volume में or moles. But here I write only weight में. Volume में भी same formula. Volume of solute by volume of solution to 10^6. Moles of solute by moles of solution to 10^6. अच्छा, ppm, when we are using ppm means very dilute solution. Very less amount of solute dissolved in huge amount of the solution. Like 10^6 parts of water, only 1 gram of sugar, like 1 gram of salt is dissolved. So negligible quantity. Those negligible quantities are expressed in terms of ppm, parts per million. Sometime previously asked, what is the expression? What is the formula for parts per million? The parts per million not only for weight के, volume के लिए भी है, and mole fraction. These are the simple methods to express the concentration of solution which are given elsewhere. Now straight away go for molarity and normality. What do you mean by molarity? What do you mean by normality? That the relations are there, small m, capital relations. These are the basic things which are given in NCERT question. Actually, next very important is molarity, normality. So we can discuss compare what is the molarity, normality, formulas also. अच्छा, molarity capital M. अच्छा, normality, we can go for comparison. Normality capital M. अच्छा, molarity units capital M में अंटा moles per liter अंटा. Normality units also equivalents per liter, nothing but not capital M में अंटा. Units per there is no problem. Molarity capital M units and normality capital M. चलो. As first point, how can you define molarity? Molarity is nothing but number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter of the solution. Basic definition of molarity. अच्छा, basic definition of normality क्या है? Normality is equal to number of gram equivalents. Number of gram equivalents of solute and divided by volume in liters. अच्छा, moles to gram equivalents. अच्छा, later we discuss moles के gram equivalents के difference. अच्छा, number of moles of solute divided by volume in liters. Number of gram equivalents of solute volume in liter. Normality. चलो, मैंने यहाँ आपके लिए एक number of moles का फॉर्मूला, number of moles है, number of moles चाहिए मेरे को, m into v in liters, number of moles के. अच्छा, सपोज मैंने क्या करूंगा यहाँ, number of moles को मैंने क्या करूंगा, m into v into 1000 in converted into ml. Liters के ml लो मार्चुना. Then n is equal to m into v, अच्छा, divided by 1000 राशि. अच्छा n/1000 అంటే మిల్లీ మోల్స్ అని రాస్తున్నారు. I can go for one more formula. अच्छा मिली मोल्स है, मिली मोल्स इज इक्वल टू m into in ml. अच्छा ये फार्मूला याद करो, मिली मोल्स का फार्मूला है नंबर ऑफ मोल्स का फार्मूला, नंबर ऑफ मोल्स का फार्मूला m into v in liters है, मिली मोल्स का फार्मूला m into v in ml. अच्छा यहाँ देखो, straight away I am writing the formulas here. Number of equivalents, number of equivalents का फार्मूला n into v in liters, डाइट फार्मूला. अच्छा नंबर ऑफ मिली इक्विवेलेंट्स का फार्मूला क्या है? मिली इक्विवेलेंट्स है, अच्छा n into v in ml. अच्छा इन ऑल न्यूट्रलाइजेशन रिएक्शंस है, इन ऑल redox reactions है, using the formula n. Milli equivalence of acid is equal to milli equivalence of base. Then solution is neutral, pH is equal to 7. Where NaVa greater than NaVb, solution is acidic. Resultant solution is NaVa minus NaVb by total volume. अच्छा देखो NaBV greater than NaVa, resultant solution is a basic. OH minus is equal to NaBV minus. all discussing formulas in ionic equilibrium while calculation of pH. So these are milli equivalence का formula, milli moles का formula, milli equivalence का formula, milli moles का formula. चलो next. अच्छा basic formula, I'm telling you basic formula. Molarity is equal to n అంటే number of moles of solute కదా, solute ने రాసుకోవచ్చు weight by gram molecule of solute into 1000 by V in M. अच्छा this is basic formula, this is basic formula for molarity. अच्छा नॉर्मलिटी के लिए बेसिक फॉर्मूला क्या रखूंगा? तो नॉर्मलिटी के लिए बेसिक फॉर्मूला, नॉर्मलिटी इज इक्वल टू weight by gram equivalent weight into 1000 by V in ml. This is a basic formula for नॉर्मलिटी, basic formula for नॉर्मलिटी. अच्छा देखो both depends upon temperature only, because volume factor is there in both formulas में. Temperature increases, volume of solution increases, whereas molarity normality decreases. Suppose if temperature increases, volume of solution increases, molarity and normality both are decreased. Temperature increases, expansion, solution to liquid expansion. Whenever expansion is, volume increases, molarity normality decreases. मतलब molarity normality both depends upon temperature, whereas mole fraction is independent of temperature, right? अच्छा now ఇప్పుడు నార్మాలిటీ కి మొలారిటీ రిలేషన్ కావాలి. we know once remaining is very easy to find out. अच्छा రిలేషన్ నాకు కావాలంటే then I can go for a simple formula. अच्छा నార్మాలిటీ బై మొలారిటీ. अच्छा say this is equation number 1 అన్నాను, this is equation number 2 అన్నాను, 2/1 రాస్తాను, 2 divided by 1 రాస్తాను, 2 divided by 1 రాస్తే n by capital M is equal to, अच्छा weight is common na both cases है, weight cancel होता ना, otherwise you can write the formula, entire formula, don't worry. अच्छा weight by gram equivalent weight, okay. अच्छा these are common na, these are I cancel na, these are common na. अच्छा divided by weight by gram molecule. अच्छा weights are also equal na, same solute na, weights are also equal na. Then normality is equal to क्या होता है? Normality is equal to molarity into gram molecular weight by gram equivalent, gram molecular weight by gram equivalent. अच्छा जिसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? n फैक्टर बोलते हैं. Normality is equal to molarity into n factor. Relation क्या? Normality molarity का relation. Normality is equal to molarity into n factor. Normality is equal to molarity into n factor. अच्छा this relation is very because simple questions only asking now. Previous years need the question आप देख लीजिए, simple formula question है. For example ऐसा question देता है आपका, अच्छा 3 molar like 3 molar H3PO4 नॉर्मलिटी कितना है? कहते 1 molar H3PO3 नॉर्मलिटी कितना है? लाइक 1 molar H3PO2 नॉर्मलिटी कितना है? ऐसा क्वेश्चन, सिंपल क्वेश्चन है, अच्छा देखो n फैक्टर है, एसिड के लिए n फैक्टर बेसिसिटी है। देखो ये n फैक्टर है, n फैक्टर है, एसिड के लिए n फैक्टर नथिंग बट बेसिसिटी है, बेसिस के लिए n फैक्टर है एसिडिटी है। अच्छा सॉल्ट के लिए n फैक्टर है टोटल चार्ज ऑफ कैटआयन और एनायन, कैटआयन और एनायन। अच्छा ऑक्सीडेंट रिडक्टेंट के लिए, फॉर ऑक्सीडेंट रिडक्टेंट के लिए, ऑक्सीडेंट और रिडक्टेंट के लिए n फैक्टर है नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन लॉस और गेन। అది కూడా n फैक्टर అంటే మనం చెప్పుకున్నాం ఇంత ముందు కూడా, number of electron change for 1 mole of the reactant. So number of electron change for 1 mole of the reactant, number of electrons are changed, number of electrons are changed, number of electrons change for 1 mole of the reactant. This is called n factor. अच्छा फॉर एग्जाम्पल फॉर काइंड इंफॉर्मेशन, फास्फोरिक एसिड में बेसिसिटी 3 है, नॉर्मलिटी इज इक्वल टू मोलारिटी इनटू 3 होगा। H3PO3 में बेसिसिटी 2 है, और बेसिसिटी का मतलब रिप्लेसेबल। देखो मैंने फास्फोरिक एसिड ऐसा लिखूंगा बिकॉज़ यू नो दिस बेसिक नॉलेज ओनली, नंबर ऑफ रिप्लेसेबल एटम्स 3 होता है, बट H3PO3 है, यू कैन राइट द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ H3PO3। अच्छा ये नंबर ऑफ रिप्लेसेबल ओनली 2 ना, the hydrogens which are attached to more En value only replaceable, all hydrogens are not replaceable. So here normality is equal to molarity into 2, here normality is equal to molarity into 1, like questions asked, which are the following case normality molarity both are equal. Like simple questions है, complicated questions ఎప్పుడు అడగాల నీట్ ఎగ్జామ్ లో, ఏపీఎంటీ ఎగ్జామ్ లో molarity normality కదా డైరెక్ట్ ఫార్ములా బేస్డ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఓన్లీ దే ఆస్క్, they never make you complicated, simple formula based, simple tricky means here basicity is 1 होने चाहिए, basicity 2 है, basicity 3, ఆ లాజిక్ తెలియాలి, అది కూడా తెలియకుండా వాళ్ళు ఏమో డైరెక్ట్ గా అది దీని basicity 3 క్యాలిక్యులేట్ మళ్ళా నార్మాలిటీ అన్నారు, అది అడిగే లాజిక్ అది. లైక్ ఆర్థోబోరిక్ యాసిడ్ ఇస్తారు H3PO3 ఇస్తారు, what is the normality molarity relation, normality is equal to molarity होता है because 1 है basicity 3 తీసుకోకూడదు. This is Lewis acid and Japuna. It is not a pronounced acid. It is not Arrhenius acid. Basicity is only one generation. Like oxalic acid is there. अच्छा మీకు నార్మాలిటీ మొలారిటీలో ఏదన్నా అంబిగ్యూటీ ఏదన్నా ట్రిక్కీ ఉందంటే ఈక్వలెంట్ వెయిట్ దగ్గర ఉంటుంది, అంటే n ఫ్యాక్టర్ దగ్గర ఉంటుంది. సపోజ్ ఒక సాల్ట్ ఇచ్చాను నేను ఇలా, సపోజ్ నేను ఒక సాల్ట్ ఇచ్చాను, ఏ సాల్ట్ పొటాషియం ఇచ్చాను, K2SO4 Al2SO4 taken twice 24H2. अच्छा ये डबल साल्ट का फॉर्मूला है, पोटाश अलम डबल साल्ट का फॉर्मूला है। ये डबल साल्ट का फॉर्मूला में व्हाट इज इक्विवेलेंट वेट ऑफ डबल साल्ट అంటారు. अच्छा इक्विवेलेंट वेट కనుక్కోవాలంటే मॉलिक्यूलर वेट बाय n फैक्टर इज ओनली डिफरेंस है नॉर्मलिटी मोलारिटी. अच्छा n फैक्टर आपको मालूम है, सॉल्ट के लिए n फैक्टर कैसा है, सॉल्ट के लिए n फैक्टर कैसा है, टोटल चार्ज ऑफ कैटआयन और एनायन. अच्छा రెండు कैटआयन डिफरेंट కాబట్టి ఇంకొకటి एनायन, రెండు डिफरेंट कैटआयन्स, one monovalent one trivalent. Sir it's very difficult to check cations because two different cations are given, then I can check only anion sir, we can check the anions. 4 sulfate ions are given na, each sulfate ion is minus 4 sulfate ions are given na, each sulfate ion is minus, so कितना हो गया 8 हो गया, m/8 हो गया. नहीं सर पोटाशियम 1 కదా, 2 పొటాషియం ఉన్నాయి 2, అల్యూమినియం 3 కదా, 2 అల్యూమినియం ఉన్నాయి 6, ఎలా అయినా అదే వస్తుంది. అంటే రెండు డిఫరెంట్ కనుక్కోవాలి. లైక్ అల్యూమినియం సల్ఫేట్ ఇచ్చారు ఇక్కడ మీకు, అల్యూమినియం సల్ఫేట్ ఇచ్చి, సో వాట్ ఇస్ ది ఫార్ములా, దే ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ ది ఫార్ములా, ఈక్వివలెంట్ వెయిట్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు మొలారిటీ వెయిట్ బై మాలిక్యులర్ వెయిట్ బై n ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఎంత, కేటయాన్ చార్జ్ కానీ యానియాన్ చార్జ్ కానీ తీసుకోవాలి. క్యాటయాన్ అంటే 2Al + 3, యానియాన్ అంటే 3SO4 2 2 అల్యూమినియంస్ ఉన్నాయి, ఈచ్ అల్యూమినియం +3, 2 అల్యూమినియం అంటే +6, मतलब 6 कैटायन चार्ज ऐसे 6, यानी चार्ज ऐसे 6, 3 सल्फेट आयन ఉంది, each sulfate is minus 3 सल्फेट అంటే 6, 2 అల్యూమినియం అంటే 6, అది ఏదైనా అవ్వచ్చు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీకు రెడక్టెంట్ ఆక్సిడెంట్ ఇస్తారు, వెరీ సింపుల్ ఫండా, రెడక్టెంట్ ఆక్సిడెంట్. ఐ థింక్ दिस वेरी फेमिलियर क्वेश्चन है, वेरी फेमिलियर क्वेश्चन है. KMnO4 का एसिडिक मीडियम में, KMnO4 का एसिडिक मीडियम में क्या है, चेंज क्या है एसिडिक मीडियम में. अच्छा, न्यूट्रल मीडियम अंटाम, न्यूट्रल मीडियम अंटाम, और డైల్యూట్ ఆల్కలీన్ అంటాం. ఇంకా చెప్పాలంటే దీన్ని బేస్ రియేజెంట్ అంటాం, బేస్ రియేజెంట్ అంటాం. अच्छा, स्ट्रॉन्ग अल्कलीन मीडियम, स्ट्रॉन्ग अल्कलीन मीडियम, स्ट्रॉन्ग अल्कलीन मीडियम. अच्छा, 3 here you need to remember, there is no other alternative, you need to remember acidic medium में MnO4 minus changes into Mn+2, this is basic funda, you need to remember. अच्छा, base reagent, I think you everybody knows base reagent है, कैसा है, MnO4 minus changes into MnO2. test for unsaturation ना, I think do you remember test for unsaturation, double bond carbon and triple bond carbon is given whenever potassium permanganate dilute condition में ऐड किया क्या होता है, पिंक कलर डीकलरेट. अच्छा, पिंक कलर ब्राउन कलर का चेंज होता है, ये ब्राउन कलर वाला MnO2 जो ब्राउन कलर है, ये पिंक कलर है, ये पिंक कलर यहाँ ब्राउन कलर में चेंज होता है, पिंक कलर टू ब्राउन कलर. दिस इज टेस्ट फॉर अनसैचुरेशन. अच्छा, स्ट्रॉन्ग अल्कली मीडियम में MnO4 माइनस चेंजेस इनटू MnO4 2 माइनस. अच्छा, अब देखो मैंगनीज का +7 है, +2 है, हाउ मेनी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर गेन्ड. अच्छा, इक्विवेलेंट वेट इज इक्वल टू मॉलिक्यूलर वेट बाय n फैक्टर 5 होता है. नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन चेंज फॉर 1 मोल ऑफ द रिएक्ट, 1 मोल ऑफ द रिएक्टेंट तो 1 मैंगनीज है, नो प्रॉब्लम है. अच्छा, देखो यहाँ देखो मैंगनीज का +7 है, यहाँ मैंगनीज का +4 है, चेंज कितना है, 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का चेंज है. अच्छा, इक्विवेलेंट वेट इज इक्वल टू मॉलिक्यूलर वेट बाय 3 होना चाहिए. That questions are asking for. अच्छा, देखो यहाँ +7 to +6 ना चेंज कितना होता है, 1 होता है. So equivalent weight is equal to m/1. Direct basic questions है, but otherwise in qualitative properties in between the problem you may use this one. Always normality में you can find out equivalent weight. How to find out equivalent weight for oxidant reductant है, for salt है, for acid है, for base है. Very simple. If you know equivalent calculation है, नॉर्मलिटी मोलारिटी का कोई डिफरेंस नहीं होता. फॉर्मूला में ओनली डिफरेंस क्या है, नॉर्मलिटी में वेट बाय इक्विवेलेंट वेट है, मोलारिटी में वेट में ग्राम है. अदर देन दिस देयर इज नो डिफरेंस बिटवीन नॉर्मलिटी मोलारिटी का रिलेशन. अच्छा, रिलेशन बिटवीन नॉर्मलिटी मोलारिटी कैसे, वेरी सिंपल, राइट. Then and one more very important है dilution. अच्छा, previously most asked questions है in normality molarity में dilution question. अच्छा, dilute solution, dilution law. अच्छा, what is meant by dilution law? In case of molarity formula, can you tell formula molarity? अच्छा, M1 V1 M2 V2, this is the dilution. Dilution law में एक questions हो, water added is equal to V2 minus V1. अच्छा, क्वेश्चन ऐसा पूछना है आपका, सपोज आपके पास है एक सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड है. अच्छा, एक सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड है. अच्छा, मैंने एक 1 मोलर सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड दिया आपका, 1 मोलर सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड है, मैंने 10 ml दिया, ओनली 10 ml दिया, उसका वॉल्यूम 10 ml दिया. अच्छा, आई विल आस्क यू to make 1 molar into 0.01 molar. To make 1 molar into 0.01 molar. अच्छा, मेरा को 0.01 molar सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड चाहिए, because in laboratory while doing the practicals they are not providing to you concentrated acids, they are providing only dilute acids. मतलब you make sure that you have to go for dilution in the laboratory. So how to make a dilution? Of course, it's very dangerous act. When dilution of sulfuric acid, you should pour sulfuric acid into water. You should not pour water into sulfuric acid. Pumping will take place. While preparing dilution is very important. Acha, sulfuric acid should be poured in water. It should not, water should not be poured in sulfuric acid. Remember this. Because sulfuric acid is dehydrating agent. Whenever water is pouring and it immediately catches a water molecule, bumping, vigorous reactions are taking place. Take care of this. Anyhow. Now formula is क्या? M1 V1 is equal to M2 V. अच्छा, M1 कितना है 1 दिया, V1 कितना दिया 10 ml दिया. अच्छा, you have to make this is into 0.01 मोल आ रहा है. अच्छा, V2 कैलकुलेट करना. अच्छा, V2 is equal to कितना 1000 ml हो गया. मतलब इनिशियली टेकन हाउ मेनी ml. अच्छा, कितना हो गया. How much water added? 1000 minus 10. So this kind of questions that they may ask. How much of water is added? Or what is the final resultant solution volume kitna hai in order to make this solution into this one. You can see previously asked JEE का question है, previously asked APMT का question है, NEET का question है. Very simple basic formulas are only given for dilution. अच्छा, क्वेश्चन ऐसा भी पूछता है, देखो आपके पास है, मैंने एक मैंने एक 1 लीटर सॉल्यूशन दिया आपका. देखो 1 लीटर सॉल्यूशन है, whose concentration is equal to 1. అనుకుందాం 1 లీటర్ సొల్యూషన్ whose concentration 1. अच्छा, ఈ 1 లీటర్ లో నుంచి క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎలా అడుగుతారు. अच्छा, ఈ 1 మోలార్ అనేది ఏంటంటే సల్ఫ్యూరిక్ యాసిడ్ Na2CO3 సొల్యూషన్, Na2CO3 సొల్యూషన్. ఈ 1 లీటర్ లో నుంచి ఒక 10 ml డ్రా చేశాను. 1 లీటర్ లో నుంచి ఒక 10 ml అంటే ఈ 10 ml సొల్యూషన్ తీసుకున్నాం. अच्छा, unfortunately one more student came. He added 990 ml of water. Then what will be the resultant solution? They will ask the questions like that. And what will be the resultant solution? अच्छा, क्या water added means it becomes dilution. It becomes dilution. हाँ, बताओ कैसा बताओ. अच्छा, इनिशियल M1 कितना है. अच्छा, देखो 1 लीटर का मोलारिटी 1 मोलर है, 10 ml का मोलारिटी 1 मोलर, बिकॉज होमोजीनियस है. 1 लीटर में कितना मोलारिटी है. यू टेक 10 ml आल्सो, 1 ml आल्सो सेम मोलारिटी. मतलब V1 is equal to minus 10 ml लिया, M1 is equal to 1 molar. Then we added a 990 ml of water, means final volume becomes कितना होता है. अच्छा, V2 becomes 1000 ml. So after adding water, we have to calculate M2 कितना. M1 V1 is equal to M2. Simple. అంటే డైరెక్ట్ గా కాకుండా ఇండైరెక్ట్ గా అడుగుతారు క్వశ్చన్స్. నార్మాలిటీ అంటే మొలారిటీ అయినా, there is no difference in molarity normality. Molarity के लिए M1 V1 equal to M2 V2. Normality के लिए N1 V1 is equal to N2. अच्छा, water add is equal to V2 minus V1 both केस में फॉर्म. So normality molarity में कोई difference नहीं in resultant solution. So both are same. So dilution law is very simple. Because why I'm giving more priority for dilution law. Previously, most of the time the questions are asked based on dilution law. Right? Next thing is resultant normality का formula. Resultant normality का formula. Resultant normality. Sorry, resultant molarity. Then I go for normal. अच्छा, relative normality means we can add 2 acids. are two bases are two salts. Suppose you want to add HCl, you want to add sulfuric acid, you want to add HCl. For example, मैंने 1 molar HCl, 10 ml of, अच्छा 20 ml of 2 molar sulfuric acid. अच्छा मैंने 20 ml of 1 molar HCl ऐसा दिया. And both solutions are added, mixed. अच्छा ये condition है. Either you take all our acids, all our base, all our salt. अच्छा don't add salt and acid. Don't add acid and base. Don't add base and salt. You can add all our acids and all our bases and all our salt. This is formula is applied. Then mix resultant solution M is equal to M1V1 plus M2V2, M3V3 and so on divided by total. Divided by total. M1V1 plus divided by total. अच्छा देखो ये यहाँ प्रॉब्लम दिया ना हमने, ये प्रॉब्लम में कैसा होता है. अच्छा 1 into 10, अच्छा 2 into 20, अच्छा 1 into 30, 1 into 20 divided by total कितना हो. अच्छा नॉर्मलिटी में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट नॉर्मलिटी में 3 एक्स्ट्रा केसेस हैं. नॉर्मलिटी में एसिड बेस दोनों मिक्स कर सकता है, because already in a ionic equilibrium we discussed now. If NaVa is equal to NbVb, अच्छा देखो same case are there in normality also, but normality में क्या different है. Normality में acid base को mix कर सकता है, but molarity में you should not mix acid and base only. Either you can add all bases, either you can add all acids, either you can add all salts, but should not add salt and water. But in case of normality, other cases also applicable है. Those cases already we discussed है. Once again I'm repeating those cases. क्या case है? One acid, one base is given. NaVa, NbVb. क्या है? Milli equivalence of acid है, milli equivalence of bases है. If both are equal है, condition number 1, case number 1, if both are equal है, NaVa is equal to NbVb. I think you might know very well. This is a neutral solution. But resultant normality का formula क्या होता है? NaVa plus NbVb divided by total volume. Total volume divided by total. This is for case 1 में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, just like मोलर. अच्छा प्रॉब्लम आता है हमको केस 2 में. अच्छा केस 2 में क्या होता है? केस 2 में क्या होता है? अच्छा कंडीशन if NaVa greater than NbVb. अच्छा रिजल्टेंट नॉर्मलिटी का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? NaVa minus NbVb divided by total. Of course, already this case we discussed in ionic equilibrium. But here also they are asking question. अच्छा means here permission is given to you. You can mix acid and base in case of normality, but you can't mix acid and base in case of molarity. If acid and base mixed, yes, permission is given to you. That is not a resultant solution. That is called neutralization. In case of molarity, that is called neutralization. But here normality के लिए they are asking 3 cases. अच्छा case 3 we can predict that Na is equal to NbVb minus. अच्छा case 3 very simple है, you have to easily predict. Case 3 क्या होना? cases बाकी है. क्या होना चाहिए? NaVa less than NbVb. Then normality का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? NbVb minus NaVa divided by total. Right. अच्छा resultant solution का फॉर्मूला, dilution law का फॉर्मूला. अच्छा one more formula. I am not deriving the relations. I am giving you direct formulas because this is not right time, because previously at the time of the discussion we derived all the equations for you. What is the this one? If percentage weight by weight is given, percentage weight by weight is given, and density is given, then what is the formula for molarity? What is the formula for non-molarity? अच्छा molarity formula क्या होता है? Percentage weight by weight into density into 10 divided by gram molecule. अच्छा in case of normality क्या होता है? Percentage weight by weight into density into 10 divided by gram. अच्छा, this formula based on questions also previously asked. For example, sorry. अच्छा, gram equivalent. This formula, sir. So many times you can check the previous asked questions. Right formula based questions. Like for example, 9.8% weight by weight sulfuric acid whose density is equal to 1.8 gram per ml and calculate molarity of calculate normality and again the order normality and molarity. This data is given. अच्छा, this data is given. What is the formula? Molarity formula क्या होता है? Percentage by weight 9.8 into 1.8 into 10 by gram molecular weight 98. कितना होता है? 1.8. इसमें half क्या होता है? Normal. Because equivalent weight 49 लिखना. अच्छा, once you know molarity, then normality is equal to 2 into base, 2 into molarity. Normality form. अच्छा, suppose ऐसा दिया ना, problem different है. Suppose 9.8% weight by volume is given, that is different. अच्छा, suppose this is question is asked है. Then how to calculate molarity? How to calculate normality? This is different. अच्छा, this is we know basic formula क्या है? Basic formula molarity is equal to weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by V. That means indirectly they given this value, weight by volume. Indirectly given weight by volume. अच्छा, 9.8% मतलब 9.8 by 100 लिखो, weight by volume. अच्छा, weight 9.8, volume is 100. अच्छा, direct here, weight 9.8, gram molecular weight is 98 and 1000 by, अच्छा volume कितना लेना? Percentage में 100. Percentage में 100. अच्छा, direct question sir, you can go for. अच्छा, that's why percentage by weight है, weight by volume. Don't confuse. Percentage by weight is compulsory, density is required. But the weight by volume के लिए density is not requirement is there. Because directly we can solve the problem because weight by volume is given directly. 9.8 grams in 100 ml is given directly. But this is not the meaning of that only. What is this meaning is a 9.8 grams solute. Remaining 100 minus 9.8 is solvent. This is not a solution. Weight by weight, solute and solvent. But it's solute and solution. Two different models and they are asking the question frequently. Normality also same, molarity also same kind of. Only normality molarity का difference क्या है? Equivalent weight and molecule. Right? अच्छा, normality molarity एक और formula. Volume strength of H2O2 is equal. अच्छा, volume strength of H2O2 is equal to 11.2 into molarity or 5.6 into normality. Because H2O2 के लिए normality is equal to 2 into molarity. Am I right? Because basically 2 ना H2O2. Number of replaceable hydrogens are 2. H2O2 के लिए normality is equal to 2 into molarity. That's why volume strength of H2O2 is equal to 11.2 into capital M, 5.6 into normality. Because in case of volume strength of H2O2, our chapter is also there, hydrogen compound. In hydrogen compounds, we are going to discuss this calculations also. Volume strength of H2O2 how to find. I think do you remember volume of O2 at STP formula क्या है? Volume of O2 at STP liberated is equal to volume strength of H2O2 and the volume of H2. Volume strength of H2O2 and the volume of H2. For example, मैंने 1 liter H2O2 whose volume strength is equal to 10%. अच्छा, ऐसा दिया मैंने 1 liter H2O2 and whose volume strength, because generally volume strength of H2O expressed in percentage, 10%, 20%, 30% volume strength. Then volume strength 10% है, 10 volumes है ना suppose for your kind of information. And instead of percentage है, and volumes लिखो. 10 volume, 20 volume, 30 volumes, volume strength. अच्छा, यहाँ calculate करो कैसा? Volume strength is 20. Sorry, volume strength is 10. Volume of H2O2 into 1 liter means how many ml? 1000 ml. 1000 ml. अच्छा कितना हो गया? 10,000 ml. 10,000 ml. For your kind of information. अच्छा 2H2O2 gives rise to 2H2O plus O2. Am I right? अच्छा, do you know mole concept? Mole concept is very familiar for you. अच्छा 2 into 34 grams है, कितना है वॉल्यूम है? 1 मोल ऑफ एनी गैस आपको कैसे वॉल्यूम ऑफ लीटर्स ml में कन्वर्ट करो. अच्छा यहाँ 10,000 ml सपोज मैंने यूज किया, इसका वेट कितना होता है? अप्रोक्सीमेटली 30.8, लेस देन दिस वन 30.8. अच्छा 30 के लिए मोलारिटी कैलकुलेट करो, वेट बाय ग्राम मॉलिक्यूलर वेट into 1 by V liters है, 1 लीटर है, वेट है कि 1 लीटर है. सो क्या होता है 30.38 अप्रोक्सीमेटली 30.38 by 34. अच्छा 0.897. This is fixed है. They will ask the question है, if this data is given है, they will ask the question what is the molarity of H2O. Directly we can apply this formula now. These are apply formula. अच्छा कितना हो गया? अब देखो कितना हो गया, वॉल्यूम सर कितना दिया? 10 दिया. अच्छा 11.2 into molarity, डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करो. अच्छा मोलारिटी इज इक्वल टू 10 by 11.2 which is equal to 0.893. डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला है, वॉल्यूम strength of H2O is equal to 11.2 into molarity 5.6. Or indirect method, this is the indirect method. How to find out molarity? If you know molarity, normality, automatically normality is equal to 2 into molarity in case of H2O, because H2O2 के लिए basically is equal to 2. अच्छा normality molarity में direct formula based questions है, these are the normality molarity formulas. Then I go for molarity, small m. अच्छा स्मॉल m, मोलारिटी इज आल्सो इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ टेंपरेचर. अच्छा मोलारिटी का क्या है? नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ सोल्यूट डिवाइड बाय weight of the solvent in kilogram. Weight of the solvent in kilogram. Or else simply molarity is equal to small m is equal to weight by gram molecular weight is made of solute है, differentiate करो into 1000 by weight of solvent. अच्छा इसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं, आपका डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला कोई प्रॉब्लम. अच्छा व्हाट इज द रिलेशन? अच्छा सो मेनी टाइम्स आस्क्ड प्रीवियसली, मोल फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सॉल्यूट की स्मॉल m के रिलेशन क्या? मोल फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सॉल्यूट की स्मॉल m के रिलेशन क्या? Anybody? अच्छा now I am not going for detailed explanation. Detailed explanation में it will take more time to derive. अच्छा finally derivation part में क्या होता है? X solute is equal to small m by small m plus 1000 by gram molecular weight of solvent. This is the relation. अच्छा you see in our NEET papers है, APMD papers है, most of the time they give an aqueous solution. Most of the solution solvent is given aqueous solution. Most of the time solvent is given aqueous solution. Aqueous solution में क्या होता है? X solute is equal to small m by small m plus, अच्छा 1000 by 18 is, अच्छा you can see the previous very star mark question है, very 5-star question है, because so many times asked. Solute is given, they will ask small m is given, they will ask X solute. And sometimes X solvent भी पूछ सकता है, but for your kind of information, solute solvent relation very simple है. X solute plus X solvent is equal to 1. X solute plus X solvent is equal to 1. Very simple fun. Questions are asking molality method. Don't go for behind. Only formula based questions only they ask molality according to molality. अच्छा इनको कैपिटल एम की स्मॉल एम की रिलेशन अगर चांस कैपिटल एम की स्मॉल एम की रिलेशन अच्छा व्हाट इज द रिलेशन कैपिटल एम और स्मॉल एम है अच्छा देखो ये फॉर्मूला याद करो आप स्मॉल एम इज इक्वल टू 1000 into capital M by 1000 into D. D means density. Specific gravity and density and what? Specific gravity and density and अच्छा M into gram molecular weight of solute. Mention करो. Otherwise you are confusing. अच्छा previously this is also previous class question है small m का capital M का relation क्या है? Small m is equal to 1000 into capital M upon 1000 into D minus capital M into gram molecular weight of the solute. I think this is more than enough for concentration method to express how to express the concentration of solution. Capital M, small m, solute like normal. In the means we get to add chance. Then straight away they started with the solubility. Okay, today we will discuss up to solubility, and tomorrow we can go for qualitative properties. So we'll finish it. Solubility. Solubility में what questions are given because our actual syllabus in 12th standard start with the solubility. Because these are the topics which are also included in a basic concept of chemistry in first year. 11th standard में basic concept of chemistry में भी same concepts are incorporated. So these are common topics are both basic concept of chemistry as well as solution. That's why most of the institutions are in 11th standard itself only they are teaching the solution, colligative properties and the basic concept of chemistry. But it's not a correct method. So once you know the foundation, then you can go for very easy. Right? Then I go for the solubility. What do you mean by solubility? Right? I go what do you meant by solubility? Solubility का मतलब the amount of solute dissolved for 100 grams of the solvent to get the saturated solution. At constant temperature is called solubility. अच्छा देखो solubility is very simple है. What extent of the solute dissolved in a given solvent at a particular temperature in order to get the saturated solution. In nothing but solubility. So మనకి solubility మీద ఎలా అడిగారంటే క్వశ్చన్స్ mostly in our 12th standard syllabus is Henry's law. Application of Henry's law. And the remaining topics are just ignored. Application of Henry's law. What they are asking the questions needed. Actually, it is important to saturate in order to make saturated. Actually, unsaturated is still some more amount of solute required in order to get saturation. Supersaturated means excess of solute is present rather than saturation. There are three terminologies are using: saturated, unsaturated, supersaturated. Suppose our class duration is 1 hour. I am teaching only half an hour. It is unsaturation. Achha, 1 hour I am teaching continuously. Achha, you are saturated. Achha, suppose I am taking instead of 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour duration continuously. Achha, you are supersaturated. Because you are unable to digest. Once saturation point is crossed, then very difficult to digest. Right? Anything is that one. अच्छा factors which influencing solubility. Nature of solute है. For example, we know nature of solute and solvent है. Like dissolved like. Generally, ionic solids are soluble in polar solvents. Covalent compounds are soluble in non-polar solvents. Like lattice energy, hydration energy. Now don't go for here. Anyhow, we are discussing in chemical bonding. Nature of solute में solvent में temperature में pressure में effect of pressure. These are the factors which influence the solubility. Solubility of solid and liquids also, liquid and liquids also. But మన syllabus లో ఇచ్చింది solid and liquids and liquid and gas and liquids ఇచ్చారు. Gas and liquid లోనే Henry's law. All are not important, but what are given NCERT textbook, I am going to revise this. Remaining you can ignore it. Solid and liquid and liquid and gas and liquid. These only two factors are given in NCERT textbook. Solid and liquid. Like I said, na like dissolved like. Like dissolved like. Actually, no more discussion. Like dissolved like. Polar solute dissolved in polar solvent. Like ionic compounds are polar, right? Of course, some of the polar compounds are soluble in polar solvent because of hydrogen bonding. Other than hydrogen bonding, no, polar compounds are not soluble in polar solvents. It's a very simple one. Non-polar solution dissolve in non-polar solid. Like dissolve like. Simple. अच्छा, effect of temperature. Very simple. In case of endothermic reaction, temperature decreases, solubility increases. But in case of exothermic reaction, temperature decreases with decrease in temperature. अच्छा, do you feel any exothermic, endothermic? अच्छा, आप हमारा घर में suppose you want to drink glucose water. आप glucose water बनते ना, so how you can prepare glucose water? एक ग्लास में ग्लूकोज डालते हैं, उसमें पानी डालते हैं, constant. अच्छा, you can touch the glass है, then आपको feel होता है, उसको feel नहीं है, that is not visible to our eye, so feeling होता है, cold condition, very cool. So in those conditions, solubility increases with increase in temperature. For example, lab में एक negative CO3 NaOH prepare कर रहा है lab में. अच्छा, whenever sodium hydroxide plates are dropped in a glass vessel and the water is added continuously stirring, you can touch the glass है, warming condition. Some solutions are warming होता है, some are cooling होता है. Exothermic का endothermic. Energy release होता है ना, is warming condition. Like warming में क्या होता है, solubility decreases with increase in temperature. Endothermic में अच्छा देखते हैं. अच्छा, डेल्टा H is exothermic का endothermic reaction. अच्छा, endothermic कहते हैं, this is the important point. If endothermic है, then solubility increases with increase in temperature. Endothermic कहते हैं, endothermic कहते हैं जब पुनः cooling रहा. Exothermic कहते हैं heating effect. Heating effect उससे क्या करता है, solubility. Cooling effect उससे solubility increase. अच्छा देखो, ये वाला solubility increases. NaCl solubility is not much affected by increase of temperature. अच्छा, graph also given, I think LCR test, you can see the graph. अच्छा, generally temperature increases, solubility increases there. Most of the cases solubility increases ना, because all of these are endothermic reactions. But in case of, because exceptional case है, because efflorescent substance है, hygroscopic substance है, so that is behind our study now, right now. Just you can discuss endothermic exothermic reactions. Okay, NCERT में not much is not given, only graph is provided. Effect of pressure है. अच्छा, solid की pressure होने देगा, liquid को pressure होने देगा. Other effect को discuss చేయాలంటే gas is solid, gas is liquid. But solid in liquid गाने, solid in gas गाने, no need to discuss. Because pressure doesn't have any significant effect on solubility of solution. Otherwise, there is no Henry's law in solid and liquid. Henry's law only gas and liquid, right? Less compressibility. Saturated and unsaturated, supersaturated. Saturated, unsaturated. Unsaturated means, अच्छा, in case of I am applicable for this. In case of ionic equilibrium में कैसा अप्लाई करूँगा? KSP is equal to, अच्छा, KSP is equal to ionic product of water. Ionic product. దీన్ని ఏమంటాం నేను సింపుల్ గా సాచురేటెడ్. అట్ సూపర్ సాచురేటెడ్ KSP is less than ionic product. చెప్పుకున్నాం, ionic product exceeds the solubility product, this super saturation, this station. As unsaturation అంటే KSP is greater than ionic product. अच्छा, you remember one thing in ionic equilibrium also, KSP value increases, solubility increases. KSP value decreases, solubility increases. In ionic equilibrium also, sometimes they may ask the question, if KSP value increases then solubility increases, but ionic product increases the solubility decreases. They will provide KSP values for option. Which are the following is more soluble? Which are the following is first PPT? First PPT and less solubility. Illa question what adugutar. But no need to discuss this. What is we know saturation kya hai? Saturation means almost sufficient amount of the solute is dissolved in liquid amount of the solvent. This is called saturated. Less amount of solute dissolved is called unsaturated. Excess of solute is dissolved rather than requirement is called supersaturated. This is called supersaturation. Achha, always dynamic. You know, I already ionic equilibrium mein physical equilibrium also, chemical equilibrium also, dynamic equilibrium. Suppose you are going to discuss vapor pressure also. Vapor pressure also defined at equilibrium. Dynamic equilibrium only you have discussed here because the equilibrium rate of evaporation, rate of condensation. Anywhere physical or chemical also, dynamic equilibrium established. And this is supersaturated. Completely soluble is saturated. Still requirement is there unsaturated. Crystallization means still not it is not soluble. Just like rate of condensation, rate of evaporation. But dynamic static means reaction खत्म होता है. Dynamic means still reactions are proceed. Progress में है reactions. Rate of forward backward reactions are equal. That is called dynamic equilibrium. अच्छा, still more amount of solidity dissolved is called unsaturation. Okay, because NCERT में all are given है what is saturated, unsaturated, but they are not asking you. Super saturated condition आपको मालूम है. More solute than normally possible, normally required. More solute is called super saturated. Because still more excess of solute particles are there than requirement is called super saturated. अच्छा, ये important है. Solubility of gas in liquid. This is our syllabus. Main focus on solubility. This is nothing but Henry's law. Effect of pressure में Henry's law. Right. Of course, it also depends upon nature of the gas, nature of this liquid, and temperature and pressure. But the most important thing is pressure. Solubility of gas in liquid. अच्छा, solubility of gas in liquid है और just directly go for factors है. अच्छा, we know dissolved oxygen and what is the meaning of dissolved oxygen? DO value something. अच्छा, for survival of aquatic life, dissolved oxygen is required. Means water में oxygen is dissolved. The amount of oxygen dissolved in a particular water is called dissolved oxygen. अच्छा, water में oxygen different है, dissolved oxygen is different. Gas is soluble in water. Gas is soluble in liquid. Gas in liquid का form. For survival of aquatic life because of DO only, dissolved oxygen, not because of water. अच्छा, it depends upon a gas solution, sorry, liquid in gas only. Nature of the liquid, nature of the gas. For example, like hydrogen chloride gas, ammonia gas, sulfur dioxide gas, etc. highly soluble water. Suppose CO2 gas తీసుకున్నాను, hydrogen gas తీసుకున్నాను, ఈజీగా soluble. కానీ N2 gas తీసుకున్నాను, O2 gas తీసుకున్నాను, ఈజీగా soluble కావు. Those are called permanent gases. अच्छा O2 కనుక ఈజీగా soluble అయితే danger for survival of aquatics. Right? O2 is completely soluble కాదు, N2 completely soluble కాదు water లో. पर CO2 is solubility है, कार्बोनिक एसिड बनता है. SO2 soluble है, H2SO3 बनता है. SO2 soluble है, H2SO3 soluble है. अमोनिया soluble है, वाटर में अमोनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड बनता है. So it depends upon factors, depends upon solubility gas in liquid में. Nature of the gas or nature of liquid also. Some gas are easily soluble, some gas are just partially sparingly soluble. Some are insoluble also. It depends upon nature of the gas as well as nature of liquid. अच्छा, easily liquefied gas are more soluble. Remember this point they may ask the question. अच्छा, easily liquefied gas అంటే again condition क्या है? ये value increase वाली, ये value गानी और TC value. Intermolecular force van der Waals constant ये गानी TC गानी పెరిగితే liquefaction పెరుగుతుంది. Liquefaction పెరిగితే ఏమన్నా solubility పెరుగుతుంది. One by one interleave. अच्छा, these two factors है pressure and temperature we are going to discuss. How it depends upon temperature. अच्छा, temperature है very simple है, इसमें कोई exception नहीं, one or two exception है, we are not discuss here. Solubility of gas decreases with increasing temperature. Very simple. Solubility of, because temperature increases, some gas escapes out from the solution. Solubility decreases. The effect of pressure is very important. The temperature is not affected. Here, like in solid and liquid, there are two factors, endothermic, exothermic. But here there are two factors, whether exothermic also, endothermic also. Solubility of gas decreases with increasing temperature, because whenever temperature decreases, gas are expels from the system. That's why solubility हमेशा decreases. अच्छा, effect of pressure, this is called Henry's law. Henry's law term. In all beverages, what we are using Henry's law. The pressure of the gas dissolved in a particular liquid is directly proportional to its mole fraction. When these two are in equilibrium. When what are equilibrium? Vapor and liquid are in equilibrium. That's why dynamic equilibrium. अच्छा, एक मोल फ्रैक्शन అనొచ్చు, అందుకే weight గురించి మాట్లాడతారు. మోల్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ ఆఫ్ ది గ్యాస్ అంటాం, weight of the gas అంటాం. Directly straight away I go for definition. So no need to for experiment this. अच्छा, this solution crystallization है, equilibrium है, they will ask you. अच्छा, effect of temperature. देखो, this is nothing but whenever suppose vapor pressure also depends same manner only. Initially temperature decreases, what happens? Some gas molecules are, some vapors are exhaled in surroundings. When those vapors under the rate at particular stage में, how many vapors are escaping from surrounding? Same number of vapor molecules are coming down into one liquid molecule, that is called equilibrium establishment. If more number of molecules are escaping surrounding, those vapor exert the physical vapor. This pressure increases. Pressure increases when these are in equilibrium. But effect of temperature equilibrium is not considered. देखो, some questions are given here. Do you know what happens to gas when it dissolves in water or any other solvent is heated? Effect of temperature बताओ. What happens? Do you know what happens to gas when it dissolves in water or any other solvent is heated? Heated means temperature rises. क्या होना? Gas is escaping from the system. मतलब solubility decreases. Only one factor only. So very simple funda. You remember this is on Solubility of gas decreases with the rising temperature. This is a common point. Higher temperature में gas escapes out, expel out. अच्छा, carbonated soft drinks. अच्छा देखो, अच्छा మీకు తెలిసిందే, మీరు యూజ్ చేస్తా ఉంటారు కార్బోనేటెడ్ సాఫ్ట్ డ్రింక్స్. ఫ్రిడ్జ్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడేమో బబుల్నెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుందంట. అంటే you can take out from a refrigerator, you can put in a normal temperature में, उसका some gas escapes from the system. उसका solubility decreases. अच्छा ఓపెన్ చేస్తే ఇంకా solubility తగ్గిపోతుంది కదా. లిడ్ ఓపెన్ చేశారనుకోండి, ప్రెజర్ చూడండి, మనం లిడ్ పెట్టినప్పుడు ప్రెజర్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. ఇంక్రీజ్ ఇన్ ప్రెజర్, solubility ఇంక్రీజ్ చేస్తాం. ప్రెజర్ రిలీవ్ చేశాను అనుకోండి, solubility తగ్గిపోతుంది. ప్రెజర్ పెంచితే solubility పెరుగుతుంది, ప్రెజర్ రిలీవ్ చేస్తే solubility తగ్గుతుంది. డైరెక్ట్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్ ఉంది. గ్యాస్ యొక్క అమౌంట్ మోల్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ తగ్గిపోతే solubility తగ్గిపోతుంది. గ్యాస్ యొక్క మోల్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ పెరిగితే solubility పెరుగుతుంది. Whenever you can open the lid, then what happens? Gas are easily escapes out. Temperature effective, pressure effective, both are example you can say. Acha, warm lakes have less O2 dissolved in them in compared with the cool lakes. Acha bigga చూడండి, సమ్మర్ లో చూడండి, వింటర్ లో చూడండి. అంటే సమ్మర్ లో మనకి ఏం ఉండదు, మొత్తం గ్యాస్ అంతా ఎస్కేప్ అయిపోతుంది. अच्छा, ग्राफ, अच्छा ग्राफ देखो. अच्छा, when a gas dissolves in liquid at this exothermic, one of the condition exothermic reaction में temperature increases, solubility decreases. Endothermic में भी temperature increases, solubility increases. अच्छा, this is the Henry's law. This is very important. In all beverages, what I am using is Henry's law. I think you Henry. Achha, this is not a question. Achha, this is called Henry's law, na? Henry's law. Henry's law. The solubility of a gas in liquid or a solution is directly proportional to partial pressure or mole fraction. The solubility of gas is mole fraction of solution. Mole fraction of the gas directly proportional. अच्छा, mathematical relation చూడండి. సింపుల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పాం కదా, whenever pressure increase చేసినప్పుడు అంటే లిడ్ పెట్టినప్పుడు solubility పెరుగుతుంది. లిడ్ ఓపెన్ చేసినప్పుడు, ఓపెన్ చేసినప్పుడు solubility తగ్గిపోతుంది. This is nothing but Henry's. All beverages, like any beverages industry, what they are following Henry's law. Achha, this is important. Henry's law. P is equal to KH into X. Achha, Henry's constant. Achha, questions are here asking the questions are. This KH depends upon what? Temperature. Because this previous last question I am telling you. This is nothing but depends upon temperature. Temperature increases, KH value increases, solubility decreases. Previous last question. Temperature పెరిగితే KH value పెరుగుతుంది, solubility పెరుగుతుంది. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఫార్ములాలో మోల్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ అంటే మనకి ఇక్కడ మోల్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ అంటే నంబర్ ఆఫ్ మోల్స్ ఆఫ్ సొల్యూట్ డివైడెడ్ బై నంబర్ ఆఫ్ మోల్స్ ఆఫ్ solute plus number of moles of solvent. अच्छा, చూడండి, Henry's law అనేది వెరీ డైల్యూట్ సొల్యూషన్ తీసుకుంటాను. వెరీ డైల్యూట్ సొల్యూషన్, స్మాల్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ గ్యాస్ ఓన్లీ డిజాల్వ్డ్. ఫర్ వెరీ డైల్యూట్ సొల్యూషన్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు డినామినేటర్ లో అంటే ప్రాబ్లం న్యూమరికల్ ప్రాబ్లం చేసేటప్పుడు నంబర్ ఆఫ్ సొల్యూట్ పార్టికల్స్ ఆర్ నెగ్లిజిబుల్. అంటే ఇక్కడ ప్రాబ్లం డైరెక్ట్ గా ఎక్స్ ఇస్తే ప్రాబ్లం లేదు, కానీ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ మోల్స్ ఆఫ్ సొల్యూట్ కనుక్కోమంటే మనం ఈ ఫార్ములా యూజ్ చేయాలి. నంబర్ ఆఫ్ మోల్స్ ఆఫ్ సొల్యూట్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ నెగ్లిజిబుల్ తీసుకోవాలి. KH they provided, no problem. Pressure also they provided. Achha, the only thing unknown factor you have to find out this. జనరల్గా వాటర్ తీసుకుంటే ఎంత తీసుకుంటాం? 1 లీటర్లో 1000/18 55.5 తీసుకుంటాం. ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ అయితే కనుక ఎక్కువ వాటర్లో ఇస్తారు బికాస్ సాల్యుబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ గ్యాస్ ఇన్ లిక్విడ్. యూనివర్సల్ సాల్వెంట్ ఇస్ వాటర్ ఓన్లీ. మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది కేసెస్ దే విల్ ప్రొవైడ్ aqueous solution. Aqueous solution ఇచ్చినప్పుడు కనుక నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ మోల్స్ ఆఫ్ సొల్యూట్ జనరల్గా వెయిట్ కనుక ప్రొవైడ్ చేయకపోతే 1 లీటర్ సొల్యూషన్ తీసుకుంటే డెన్సిటీ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ 1 గ్రామ్ పర్ ml. 1 లీటర్లో 1000 గ్రామ్స్ ఉంటుంది. 1000/18 55.5. Most of the cases we can use 55.5. 55.5. Right? Hindi style. अच्छा पार्शियल प्रेशर की मोल फ्रैक्शन ग्राफ्स y is equal to mx ग्राफ है కదా ఇలా ఆలోచించాల్సిన పని లేదు. y is equal to mx కదా, p is equal to kh into x. p is equal to kh into x. अच्छा क्या है इसमें, क्या है y is equal to mx ग्राफ है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. स्लोप इज नथिंग बट एवरेज कांस्टेंट. इसका स्लोप का एवरेज कांस्टेंट है. अच्छा कोई दिक्कत नहीं इसमें. Can you guess the solubility of the following gases in water? Helium, hydrogen, N2, O2, argon, CO2, formaldehyde, methane, vinyl. अच्छा possibility there? Because ये values are very less ना. Hydrogen and helium never be liquefied. इसका ये values are very less है. Intermolecular force are less है, very difficult to compress है. Repulsive force. These are called permanent gases. Permanent gases are not soluble in water. Like methane, and these are called covalent compounds. Lower members are gases only. Lower members are not soluble until unless there is hydrogen bond. There is hydrogen bonding, solubility, otherwise there is no solubility. Solubility less होता है. अच्छा don't worry, KH values are no need to remove. NC हाँ helium least है मरे. Comparative का हाँ overall comparative का इतना values उसको नहीं. Comparative का helium मरे less soluble है, hydrogen helium है. अच्छा देखो ये वाला क्वेश्चन है. In soft drinks and soda water, CO2 is passed under high pressure and sealed by. Because pressure increases, solubility increases. Just you have to open the lid, open the opener. What happens? Solubility decreases. अच्छा, this is the question so many times asked. पता? Why? अच्छा, go in depth. pressure ఏమవుతుంది? ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది. సో ప్రెషర్ ఇంక్రీజ్ అయినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? జనరల్గా ఆక్సిజన్ కానీ నైట్రోజన్ కానీ సాల్యుబుల్ అయిపోతుంది. బట్ ఆక్సిజన్ is used for metabolic process only. No problem with oxygen. The problem with nitrogen. When coming from the normal level, atmospheric level, so N2 is released because we suffering from Bell's diseases. Okay, this is nothing but into depth which releases high pressure under water, which causes more solubility of gases. And what are NCERT in-test questions? These are surface experience a medical condition known as a bent center, which are painful and dangerous to life. Why? देखो, surface question पढ़े हो तुमने solubility decrease होगा. But oxygen చెప్పిన oxygen already metabolic process involve అయిపోతుంది కాబట్టి oxygen తో ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటో వస్తుంది మనకి నైట్రోజన్ in the form of bubble. This blocks capillaries and creates condition called bends. Severe pain. We are feeling severe pain when this happens. That's why instead of N2 and O2, they also mix in helium, diluted. Composition. अच्छा N2O2 तो पार्ट ए मैच చేయాలి, helium मैच చేయాలి. Then only we are in sync. Only N2 oxygen ఉంటే కనుక వెరీ డేంజరస్. అలా ఎనాక్సీ అంట గుర్తుందా? మన బాయ్స్ లో నేర్చుకున్న ఎనాక్సియా. ఇదేమో లో హై ప్రెషర్ డెప్త్కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు higher altitude కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ప్రెజర్ తగ్గుతుంది, కాన్సంట్రేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఫుడ్ డిగ్రీ తీసుకోండి, అనేబుల్ టు థింక్ ప్రాపర్లీ, దట్ దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ ఎనాక్సియా అంటారు. अच्छा एनॉक्सिया, बड़ी एनॉक्सिया, हाई एल्टीट्यूड కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ప్రెజర్ తగ్గుతుంది అంటే కాన్సంట్రేషన్ ఆఫ్ గ్యాస్ డిక్రీజెస్, కాన్సంట్రేషన్ ఆఫ్ O2 డిక్రీజెస్, కాన్సంట్రేషన్ ఆఫ్ O2 డిక్రీజెస్, unable to think properly, that this is what we call as, अच्छा this leads to weakness, inability to think properly, that's why they can carry oxygen cylinders. These are which are given NCERT in-test questions हैं एक्सप्लेन, but solubility में ओवरऑल ना क्या आप पढ़ना, solubility में solubility of gas and liquid है, Henry's law formula है, in case of numericals are given direct formula based questions है, and what are in-test questions, theoretical questions है, these are theoretical questions they ask.